Have you ever tried to just, think your way out of a bad mood or a moment of self-doubt? It's like impossible, right? But what if the real control panel for your mind isn't even in your head? What if the fastest way to change how you feel is to start with your body? Okay, let's get into this, because for leaders, this is a total game changer. So let me tell you a quick story. There was this young salesperson, and she was absolutely brilliant, knew her product inside and out, built amazing rapport with clients. I mean, on paper, she was just perfect. But when it came to that crucial moment, the one where you actually ask for the sale, everything fell apart. Her voice would get all quiet, she'd look away, and she would literally shrink in her chair. Her words were saying, "Buy this," but her body was screaming, "I'm not confident about this at all." And guess what? The clients heard her body, not her words. They almost always said no. Her manager gave her some kind of weird advice. He said, "Don't change a single word you're saying. Just change your posture, lean forward." And she did. And it changed everything. Which brings us right to the heart of this whole explainer. What if the key to your mind is actually in your body? Now, this whole idea isn't just some clever little trick. It's actually grounded in how our minds and bodies are wired together. See, it's not a one-way path from your brain down. It's a two-way street. Let's break that down. Most of us live on the default path. That's our autopilot. A stressful thought pops into your head and boom, your shoulders slump. And that slump sends a signal right back to your brain saying, yep, things are definitely bad. It's a nasty little feedback loop. But look at the intervention path. This is where you take control. You consciously change your body. You stand up straight, you pull your shoulders back, and you send a totally different message upstairs. You basically short-circuit that negative loop before it even starts. And there's a real scientific term for this. It's called embodied cognition. It's this whole field of research that shows our bodies aren't just carrying our brains around. They're an active part of our thinking process. Think back to that salesperson. Her mind knew all the facts, but it was her body that was doing the thinking when it came to her own confidence. You don't just have a body, you are a body. And when that clicks, it's a huge shift. Okay, so if our body is a control panel, where are all the buttons? How do we actually use this? Let's get into the actionable playbook you can start using like right now. Here are 5 super simple but powerful things you can do. Let's talk about a couple. Number 1, the posture audit is all about awareness. Just start noticing how you're sitting or standing during the day. But number 2, the power pose, that's more like a preemptive strike. Before a big meeting, find a bathroom stall or an empty office and just stand like a superhero for 2 minutes. Seriously. It sounds silly, but the research shows it actually lowers your stress hormones. And my favorite, number 4, change state with motion. This is your emergency escape hatch. Feeling stuck? In a funk? Get up. A quick walk, a few jumping jacks. It's often the fastest way to hit the reset button on your brain. So this is all cool, but how do we as product leaders actually use this stuff? In our world where your presence and your ability to influence are everything, this isn't just a nice to have, it's a superpower. Look, as a leader, your physical state is contagious. If you walk into a roadmap meeting all tense and hunched over, your team's gonna feel that anxiety, no matter what words you use. Think about the ergonomics of mindset. Are your meetings set up for expansive thinking, or are they designed to make people feel small? And when you're coaching your team for a big presentation, don't just focus on the slides, coach the physicality. How are they going to stand? How will they command that room? You're not just leading minds, you are physically shaping the confidence of your entire team. At the end of the day, this really just comes down to paying attention. Start to notice the connection in your own life. When you're feeling totally drained, check your posture. Is it like a 2 out of 10? When you feel on top of the world, how are you holding yourself? Probably a 9 or a 10, right? Just by noticing that connection, you start to see just how direct the line is between your body and your mind. The researcher Amy Cuddy just nails it with this quote. It's the perfect summary of this whole feedback loop. It all starts with the body. That physical shift changes your internal mindset, which then changes how you act. And, of course, your actions are what drive your results. It is a powerful chain reaction that you have the power to kick off at any time. So I'll leave you with this final thought. Just for a second, right now, do a quick check-in. How are you sitting? How are you standing? What's going on with your shoulders, your jaw? Because whether you're in a one-on-one or presenting to the entire company, your body is always sending a message. What is yours saying?